Continued global warming as a result of greenhouse gas emissions doesn't just mean a rise in sea levels, loss of land space, and damaged infrastructure along the coastline. It also has the potential to destroy our coral reefs and all that's with them. Impacts like these will have a ripple effect on our livelihoods and lives. So a Tobago-based sensitization session facilitated by the Environmental Management Agency, EMA, in collaboration with the Ministry of Planning and Development is timely. The discussions focused on ways in which the country plans to reduce its greenhouse gas emissions by a cumulative 15% in 3 sectors: power generation, transport, and industry by the year 2030. Stakeholders also learned about the agency's monitoring, reporting, and verification system. It's a digital data collection system where officers from the various THA divisions and environmental groups will put in information relating to factors such as fuel use and the amount of waste sent to the landfill.
Having this type of system, it ensures that Trinidad and Tobago is monitoring, reporting, and verifying the information based on international standards. It ensures that appropriate mitigation measures are being implemented in line with the Paris Agreement. It allows us to track any support we may receive in terms of like climate change policies or actions. A major one is it promotes reduction in greenhouse gas emissions, and it also allows for the collaboration of the entities involved.
The information gathered through the EMA's monitoring, reporting, and verification system will provide statistics for the country's national communication and biennial reports. The data collection will also inform climate change legislation that will be created in time to come. The country's actions in reducing our greenhouse gas emissions stem from commitments made at the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change and the Paris Agreement.
We need now to track these emissions and to design a system where we have to now comply with reporting obligations under the Paris Agreement, the so-called transparency reporting, because you now have to account to every other country in the world and the world at large as to what we are doing and why we are doing it and whether we are achieving it.
Close to 20 people participated in the consultation held at the Magdalena Grand Beach and Golf Resort. Some shared their thoughts on this kind of climate change awareness session.
Sessions like these are very insightful. It puts the technical stakeholders in a position to learn from each other while giving us the information we need to take back to our various areas of interest.
I think they're really excellent initiatives as part of the global community. We also are impacted by what is happening in the world, and we could make a contribution in terms of how to address the situation and mitigate against any deleterious effects.
It's hoped that there'll be continued collaborations among all the sectors in implementing the necessary climate change measures that will lessen the impact of greenhouse gas emissions and help us adapt to the changes in our climate. I'm Omodara Mills for Let's Talk Tobago.